Our Prime Minister is compromised. He has sold out our country. But here in India, it is completely opposite. Whatever is in the interest of the nation, the opposition has to oppose it because they have to show to the world that they are there in the opposition and their job is to oppose everything. Hello, dear friends. After a long lull, I am back in the business of making videos. And today, I'll be sharing with you the thoughts about the Indo-US business deal. Although the deal has not finally got the wings, it is supposed to be there as work in progress. The fact is that people in India have already started discussing it threadbare. There have been commentaries going on about this deal. And the fact remains that the deal is still being finalized. Very recently, there was a news after the Supreme Court of USA struck down the tariffs that India has postponed its delegation visit to America to finalize the trade deal. Yet the fact is that there are very, very few people who know about the broad contours of this business deal. However, you know that the people in India have the habit of jumping the gun without knowing facts, without knowing figures, without knowing details, without even knowing the genesis of the deal itself. They go on shooting in the dark, coming up with these statements which at times are obnoxious and most of the times are very pernicious to the interests of India. Some people have started even saying that our Prime Minister is compromised. He has sold out our country and that he has got nothing in this very particular deal. Our agricultural products have also been now made the part of this very particular deal. Earlier, there was a strong opposition, strong resentment to bringing dairy and also the agricultural products under the gambit of this very particular deal. But now Modi has compromised. Modi is surrendering before America. Today, I just want to make it very clear that whatever is my knowledge and whatever I have gathered in terms of the information box about this very particular deal, on the basis of that, I can say with authority that there is nothing like that which the people are talking about. Had Modi to surrender, then there would have not been these many months for the government of India to reach to this very particular settlement, to this very particular deal. As I repeatedly say that the deal is in the progress, it has not been finalized. Delegation level talks are going to be held. In fact, the Commerce Secretary of USA is in India. He is very much interested and he is desperate to see that the deal goes through. And as far as our own terms and conditions are concerned, India has made it very clear, our Commerce Minister, Mr. Piyush Goyal, has made it very clear that there is no question of surrendering the interests of India before the American government. So I don't know why there is a hullabaloo, why there is so much of noise. Is it simply because anything that's supposed to be there good in the interest of India has to be opposed because the opposition is there? You have to understand, very recently I was just watching an interview that was given by the opposition leader of Israel to one of our media channels. In that, she clearly said that when it comes to our national interest, we are always going to be with India, we are always going to be with Israel government. There is no question of opposing whatever is going on. If India is getting closer to America, it is Israel, and there are relations getting strengthened between the two countries, as an opposition leader, I will do everything to make sure that this relationship is going to get stronger. But here in India, it is completely opposite. Whatever is in the interest of the nation, the opposition has to oppose it because they have to show to the world that they are there in the opposition and their job is to oppose everything. Well, I believe that there are certain things, particularly when it comes to the national security, national interests. Opposition must understand that they have to stay united and they have to be solidly behind the government of India. It may be Modi's turn today. Tomorrow it will be also the opposition that will be there in the corridors of the power, and there they may also require the support of the opposition. So the opposition has to understand that ultimately the deal that has yet not been finalized, it must not be talked the way they are talking. No doubt issues are there. I don't say that everything is hunky-dory. No. And I also do not say that the government of India might have achieved 100% what it got. But you have to understand that when we finalize deals, there is always the spirit of give and take. It is not that you can only take and cannot give anything. You have to give a little bit. You have to take a little bit. So for that, I believe that the opposition has to understand that they need to actually understand that when it comes to this very particular deal, which it has not been finalized so far, it is surely going to help. Because you see, right from 50% of the tariffs, which has been now brought down to 18, and maybe it's going to be 15, whatever is there, the fact is that our exports will get a big boost. And the sectors that had been affected because of the tariffs are also going to get a major lift up. So whatever are going to be the broad contours of the deal, they are going to be finalized, they are going to be waived, they are going to be studied. And I am 100% sure, as far as this very particular government is concerned, it is never going to do anything that will actually compromise the interests of India. It is never possible. At least from this government, I never expect that they are going to do anything that will sacrifice the interests of farmers, that will sacrifice the interests of our data scientists, that will sacrifice the interests of our own security forces. It is never possible. So I believe that as far as this very particular deal is concerned, it is basically going to be there on the spirit of take something, give something. It is not that we will always have only to take, or that we will have only to give and nothing get in return. That's not the basic spirit of the deal. That will never be the spirit of any particular deal in any part of the world. So I believe that as far as this very particular deal is concerned, it is being finalized. We should not hurry up in our own conclusions. We should not draw our own inferences. Let us wait for the final deal to come out. Let the government also make it very position. I am 100% sure they will speak about this deal in the parliament. And once the words are going to be spoken there in the parliament, then we come to know that what exactly are the broader agreements, what are the areas where we have surrendered, as so-called surrendered, and what are the areas where we have achieved something. This will be known sooner than later. So we have to understand that as far as this very particular business deal is concerned, we will surely be there doing everything to make sure that our farmers are going to get their due. There is not going to be any sellout. There is no question of any surrendering. You have to give. Basically, you must have the faith in the current administration and dispensation. If they say that they have not compromised, it means that they have not compromised. You have to wait for the time, and then I'm sure that the picture will be clear.